I'd like to introduce to you the person that gets our complete, hats off, jaw-dropping, how does he do it, persistence award, and that is Christian Mulero. Christian has been with us for a long time. Christian is now through 3 of the 5 parts of the GED test with amazing scores. You all know, more than 5, you're in the mid-500s. Didn't you get a 600 and something? Amazing scores. He was 1 point away from passing math, so we know that's happening. And then only 1 more to go. Now, Christian has not yet found his big daddy voice. That's the one thing we haven't been able to pull out yet. So we have asked a fellow student to be his voice in reading something that Christian wrote not too long ago about his own educational experience. And that person is Luis Rivera. Now, in introducing Luis, I have his permission to tell you that the cool thing, the coolest thing for me about Luis reading for Christian is that reading is a recent experience for Luis. He gives it about 2 years ago since he actually began to feel that he was a reader. So Luis, the voice of Christian, take it away. Big voice. Big voice.
Okay.
Can't hear you.
Oh my God, there's a lot of people. Hey, when I was 19, I dropped out of school. My mother and I went to see the principal of my school. He told me not to waste my time, that I would never be educated enough to graduate high school. From that day on, I felt scared for my life. I felt like less than a person, dead inside. So I went home and hid from the world for a year. I stayed in my room, distressed, feeling unwanted and alone, like a zombie without soul. My mother began to worry about me very much. She had no idea what to do. She wanted things to change. My cousin convinced my mother to move to Holyoke, Massachusetts. As we started our new life, I decided to go to work instead of school. At one of my jobs, I had a boss that was the best boss I've ever had. He went on vacation and the plant manager took over his job. This man didn't like me. One day, I went to a meeting with this man. He said they didn't like the way that I worked. He said that I worked too slowly. I told them that I could not read or write, but that I got the job done. They suggested I go back to school to keep my job. This lasted 2 months, and then they decided that I was not qualified to work there. They let me go. I once again felt empty inside, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go or what to do. I did not want to feel like that again. After that, I went back to school. I found a place to go and felt like I was home. I found a place that treated you like family. I met a teacher named Zizi, who was a role model for me. She brung the best, brung out the best in me. She inspired me to do my best. Other people had cast me to the shadows. Zizi had put me into the light. The other people that inspired me on my journey to where I am today is Freeman, who gave me the courage to be creative. Christy, who was my personal tutor, encouraged me to get my GED and helped me get the scores I got. Linda, who taught me to read and write, and Ms. Cheryl, who taught me to break down math problems and understand them. I am still shocked and amazed at what I am capable of. I now want to go to college and pursue a better life. I will always remember the people who helped me along the way. It is the people at HCC, Adult Learning Center. I thank you all.